The F-4 Super Phantom, previously called the F-4 Phantom II, is a fighter bomber developed by McDonnell Douglas. The supersonic aircraft can travel at double the speed of sound Mach 2.2. Originally built for the US Navy, the fabulous Phantom took off on its maiden flight on 27 May 1958 and entered into service in 1961. The preliminary design of the Phantom II as a single-seat aircraft was developed in 1953. The design was, however, modified into both single and double seats models. The US Navy selected the two-seat model. The US Navy awarded a limited production contract to McDonnell. The first Phantom was inducted into service. The F-4 has set 16 records for speed, altitude, and time to climb. It established the world altitude record at 98,556 feet and speed record at 1,604 miles per hour on a 15-mile. Though developed for the US Navy, the F-4 was used by both the US Air Force and the Marine Corps. The aircraft has been in service in 11 other countries, including Australia, Egypt, Germany, Greece, Iran, Israel, Japan, South Korea, Spain, Turkey, and the UK. The F-4s participated in the Vietnam War and the Operation Desert Storm. After 5,195 Phantom IIs had been manufactured, as many as 4,138 aircraft were operational with US Defense Forces, while 919 were sold to various countries. The US Navy initially used the Phantom as an interceptor, while the Marine Corps used the aircraft as a ground support bomber. The aircraft can also undertake air superiority missions, close air support, interception, air defense suppression, long-range strike, fleet defense, and attack and reconnaissance missions. The all-weather aircraft can also be pressed into service for short training missions or exercises in search of anti-aircraft defense systems. The US Navy initially used the Phantom as an interceptor, while the Marine Corps used the aircraft as a ground support bomber. The aircraft can also undertake air superiority missions, close air support, interception, air defense suppression, long-range strike, fleet defense, and attack and reconnaissance missions. The all-weather aircraft can also be pressed into service for short training missions or exercises in search of anti-aircraft defense systems. The prototype F-4H1 took off on its maiden flight from Lambert Street, Louis International Airport. The aircraft was named the F-4 Phantom II as a tribute to the F-H-1 Phantom, the first jet fighter of McDonnell. It subsequently became the F-4 Phantom, as it was the only Phantom in service. The US Navy and the US Marine Corps used the variants F-4A, B, J, N, and S. The F-4N was an upgrade of the F-4B, while the F-4S was upgraded from the F-4J. Though developed for the US Navy, the F-4 was used by both the US Air Force and the Marine Corps. The F-110 Spectre, F-4C, D, and E are the variants for the US Air Force. The internal M61 Vulcan cannon was introduced in F-4A. The F-4J Wild Weasel V was an upgrade of the F-4E and can carry anti-radiation missiles. The F-4K and M variants, developed for the British Army, have Rolls-Royce Spey turbofans engines. The F-4EJ is the licensed variant built by Mitsubishi for Japan. 138 aircraft were built by the company. The F-4F is the simplified variant of F-4A exported to Germany. The two F-4B, E, G, N, and S were converted into remote-controlled target drones for use in research. The RF-4B, C, and D are tactical reconnaissance variants. The F-4s have undergone various upgrades over the years to suit the requirements of the user countries.